I'm Camille from Camille's Farm Ideas, and today I have a singing time lesson plan for teaching the primary song, Love One Another. Now, for this primary song, you will be teaching the ASL signs that are suggested in the children's songbook. I figure they put those in there for a reason, so you might as well utilize what's actually in the songbook. So all I've done is taken the actual images, see this, that are from the songbook. I've enlarged them and I've put them on a little heart paper just because I thought that was cute. So anyway, you can access these printables using the link below. Anyway, so you just want to cut those, print those, cut those out. I printed mine on cardstock, and then I actually used magnetic tape on the back because, as you can see, there's quite a few hearts. And you can use magnets, but I don't have that many magnets. So I love magnetic tape because it's really not very strong. So you don't want to put anything heavy. That's why I didn't laminate these. Also, I didn't want to cut them out again. Anyway, but I love magnetic tape. It probably would hold the laminating sheet, but I just didn't want to risk it. And it's fine. The kids aren't going to be touching these. They're just going on the board. So anyway, I found this at Walmart. You can get it on Amazon. That's also linked in the post below, but highly recommend this stuff. It's great. It's just tape that's magnetic tape. Okay, anyway, so once you have all your printables cut out, for singing time, what I recommend you doing is, don't do what I did here. This is just for demonstration purposes, so I don't hang them all up later. But introduce the song just with the piano and you signing. It just really adds a great dynamic and feel. The kids will probably want to do what you're doing because they'll be watching you and they'll want to sign with you, which is wonderful. So do the whole song, start to finish, and just ask them to listen. It just really brings the spirit. It's really neat. So try it. But that does mean you need to know all these. So I thought maybe I'd go through all the signs with you quickly first. So, and I'm going to need to reference the board. So I guess if you do need to, you could have these on the board so you can kind of look. But I learned these as a kid, and it's I don't know them all, but they're coming back. It's crazy how things that you learn as a child, especially coupled with music, your mind can retain that information. Okay, so it's as. So one side, as I. So you're coming, make the I have loved you, love one another. See, these are really helpful. One another. This. So you're going to be thumb this. New commandment. So you're making a C. Commandment. Love one another. By this shall men. This is people. Shall men know ye are my, this is my favorite, disciples. If, this is probably a second favorite or a close first. If ye have love one to another. Okay, so you see, I don't really know these, but I got through it, right? I just have to keep referencing back to my materials. It's fine. You don't have to be perfectionist. You don't be perfect at knowing the sign language. But when I actually do this in singing time, I'll probably practice a couple times before, so maybe I know the signs slightly better. All right, so once you've demonstrated, what I love to do is just ask the kids what they recognized, what they saw, if there's any signs that they were familiar with. So they'll probably know love. And they might even, because we knew people with a different song. As I walk with Jesus, don't quote me. Anyway, so people, they might know that one. And then love one another, because I did that one a few times. So that's always fun. So then that gets them engaging. So then once you've introduced it with the signs, then what I would like to do is just do a few signs at a time. So maybe do a phrase. So let's do as. So as. So everyone sign with me. As. And then we're going to go to the second one. I have loved you. And then we're just going to sing that. Sing and sign it. So as I have loved you. You get it? Did everybody get that? Oh, we probably need a little more singing. Repeat it again. All right, and then you're just gonna go on. Love one another. Maybe I recommend about a phrase. Love one another. You could even do, as I have loved you, love one another. Do that one. This new commandment, love one another. That would be another, then break, and then you can start over and just add on. We're playing add on here. By this shall men know. Now, if you have a young primary, you could probably omit some of these, especially where they move fast. So by this, where it's by this shall, that's a lot. You could do by this shall men, no, just skip it, take it off. There was another one that was fast. Ye are my, that's a lot too. So you could just do ye are my. So just cut out this R. Anyway, so if it moves too quickly, just feel free to cut out. We're not going, like I said, we're not going for perfection here. We're wanting to learn the basics. All right, so once you have all the signs taught, you've gone through each phrase and you've sung it. So you've basically sung the whole song by adding on. What my favorite thing is to do is to add scarves. It's just kind of like icing on the cake, and we're just trying to sing the same thing over and over again, adding a little more variety each time. So then you can just, I just like to hold it in my hand, and it just kind of, I don't know, do you see that? As I, it just has some great movement. As I have loved you. Did I do that right? You. See how I'm learning, I'm getting this. You love one another, and they really, you can make it, make it really big if you really want, and make your scarf really move. So you can it just enhances the movement, and it just really gets the flow of the song too, because it's really flowy. Anyway, I love scarves for ASL, especially once they're learned. It just adds a new dynamic. You can't go wrong with them. They're soft, and I don't know, love the scarves with the actions. Anyway, so that's it. And then once you've learned it, sung it with the scarves, learned the ASL, make sure you bear testimony of the importance of being kind and showing love to others. It was a constant theme in the life of Christ. So that's Singing Time lesson plan for teaching Love One Another. Highly, highly recommend using the ASL actions, adding on scarves at the end. Your primary will love it. I would love to hear how it goes in Singing Time with you, so leave your comments below.